Hi, I'm Kibone, and I'm going to be speaking to you about love, because love is such a beautiful thing. I'm going to pick up from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 6. The Apostle Paul says, love does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. And it's such a marvel when you see people want others to get hurt or to get punished or to get some sort of justice because they have done them wrong. And that's not how we ought to be, especially as children of God. God is love, and if we want to call ourselves children of God, that's the foundation of it. The Word of God says, do not owe anybody anything but love. And now the Apostle Paul says, love does not rejoice in iniquity. How many times when somebody has done you wrong and you feel like, you know what, this person ought to go to jail, or they need to be punished, or whatever they're doing needs to be raised and people need to see it, and we go on because we want to see justice served, forgetting the very fundamental thing that justice, the only justice we have is God Himself, and God is a gracious God. When you go to the book of Proverbs 24 verse 17, it says, do not rejoice when your enemy has fallen. And we're talking about fallen into sin, because it does not please the Lord. And that does not depict love at all. So we cannot rejoice when somebody else falls, when somebody else sins. How can I show you love? How can I show you God if I rejoice when you have fallen? But I like how the verse goes on and continues. It says, but rather rejoice in the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is the grace of God. It's as simple as that. Imagine when what you wish upon your life. You wish that the word of God to be alive in you, that mercy and goodness follow you all the days of your lives. So the other person needs that goodness and mercy following them all the days of their lives, and that is grace. So if yesterday you felt that there wasn't mercy for you, today there's fresh new mercies. The Word of God goes back to say the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. Its mercies never come to an end. So that's what we want to live in. That's what we want to show the next person, that the steadfast love of the Lord, it never ceases. And we want to continue in grace and in mercy. When somebody has done you wrong, you don't rejoice. Rather pray for them. Rather pray for them and show them love. That's the most important thing. That we don't want to be in a society where we allow everything to be done with so much anger, so much justice because the person next to you has done you wrong. No. The love of God says, it's okay. It's okay. I will give you another chance. And it's not unto us to say, this person has done me so wrong, so wrong, that I feel they must go to hell. That's not our place. We then become judgmental. We then become evil in ourselves as well. And when I quoted the verse that I quoted, and the following verse, it says, God will be displeased, and therefore He will take His anger away from your enemy. Because already you have judged them. They have received what you think they need to receive, and you'll be happy. No. That's not what love is about. Love is about being hurt and going back and giving extra love on top of that. Yes, of course, you don't have to be a doormat, but you need to practice love, because it does not rejoice in iniquity, but it rejoices in the truth, which is the grace of God, that gives us chance over another chance, over another chance, and it does not get tired. It does not cease. The love of God is constant. It remains. It does not go anywhere. And we ought to be the same. Give people the same kind of love every single day of our lives. And that's my short bit of what love is about and how I understand 1 Corinthians 13 verse 6.